All right. All right. It's the Thunder Trader, and I'm here again once more again. My last post was made last year, and my series of first posts was also made last year as well. Okay, so today we're looking at market structure, and I'm going to make it as easy as possible for you. So the first thing I want you to do is this. First of all, when you want to understand market structure, just do this. All right, just do this. Forget about this candle. Forget about the monthly time frame, weekly time frame, 5 minutes time frame, 1 hour time frame. You don't need all that. All you just need to do is you want to look at charts. All right. But to start making it easier for you, just why not switch your chart to a line chart? Okay. Now, before I move further, please, I'm begging you right now. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you have friends who are actually battling with this market structure 15 in Forex, share this video to them. Tell them to subscribe. I need a certain number of subscribers on the channel before I can do certain things, like before YouTube can permit me to do certain things on the channel. I think when you have 50 subscribers, you can now start making live content, which will be very helpful for people. So you can ask live questions and all. Then I'm not usually a kind of social media kind of person. That's why I hardly come online to post. But because people will ask me a question and I'll have to explain these things all the time. And I feel like if I could just make a content where I explain everything in depth, have it there out online. So whenever anyone sees me in the public, oh Levi, into Forex, I'm having this issue, I could be like, okay, go and check on my page, and that solves it all. You have a friend who has an issue with this area of Forex. You say, okay, go and check this guy's stuff, and that solves it all. You get. So now, when it comes to market structure, the reason why you have to understand market structure is this. It will help you know when to enter the trade, when to take a trade, when not to take a trade. To help you know when a trade is about to end. It does save you a lot of stress. You understand? And for me, as a person, I use ICT and I use Malaysian MSNR. These are two different concepts. It helped me trade without fear. Now, to explain market structure, I'm going to use my notepad. Okay. Okay. Now this is it. So imagine you are a guy. All right. You are Superman. And you have to fly up to this level, all right? Sorry. I was not going to do that there. Okay, so imagine you are... Okay, where am I? Okay. So imagine you want to go up to this level here. Can you see where I'm drawing my dotted lines up? But, unfortunately, you are not aware that there are some limitations above your height. So you move upwards. And in moving upwards, you encountered a limitation up there, and you were forced to go down a bit to gather some momentum, all right, and break above this level, all right. So this is called a break of structure, all right. Then you approach here again, and you realize that there is a limitation up there. You are forced to go downward a bit, all right. Then gather some momentum, push upwards again to break this level again. That's another break of structure. This was called the break of structure, right? Then you encountered another restriction over there. You're forced to go downwards a bit, get some momentum, move upwards again. You break this. This is a break of structure. And let's say you kept on breaking structure this way, all right? So this breaking of structure shows that breaking structure to continue a movement to the upside. All right, that break of structure signifies that your upward trend is continuous. Then you got to this level, the final level up there where I put my dotted line, and there is a very powerful resistance that bounces you and knocks you downward below this point. All right, so you've also broken this structure down. However, this kind of break of structure is not just a break of structure. It is now you can call it a shift in your direction. All right, it's now a market structure shift. And how you confirm most times is that it would have to go back. You may want to go back up again. All right, but in trying to go back up, you find that there's a resistance here and it pushes you downwards. You are backsliding now. You're breaking this structure down again. You try to go back up again. All right, something stops you and bounces you back. You're backsliding down. You're retrogressing. You go back up again. It throws you down. All right, so this is also a break of structure to the downward side. This was a break of structure to the downward side. This, all right, this guy here was a break of structure to the upper side. All right, did you get that? I hope that was easy. So now I'm trying to not make it have too much diagrams in it. Now I want to show you something. At this point here, all right, where you had this guy breaking over here, okay, I'm going to use my cleaner to erase, to make some to clean up some stuff. Oh god. Right. Okay, let me just go back. But I guess you know, I guess you know what I'm trying to accomplish here. All right, I guess you know what I'm trying to accomplish here. So at this point, where am I? So at this point, where where you had this formation, I don't want to call it formation. That was that's I'm sorry, I'm having a pain in my ear, and it's kind of slowing down my response rate. And I'm also trying to ensure that you understand this thing well in one shot. Okay, so now this is it. At that point where the market broke down here, at this point where it broke down below this level, that was also a break of structure. But because this break of structure happened in such a way that you started going downwards, you call that was a market structure shift happened in that region. You understand? So in summary is this. You have two type of break of structure. All right. You can call it BOS. All right. Two types of break of structure. You have the one that shows what a continuation. All right. That is the first type of break of structure. All right. And you have the other one that shows what a shift entirely. You can call it a shift. You can call it a reversal. Call it whatever suits you. All right. So what if, let's say, we are what if we wanted to like take it the other way around, like let's say from the upward trend. Let me show you as well. So imagine that this guy came this way. He wanted to go back up, all right, but it was broken downwards again. Okay, so this is a break of structure to the downward side. It is showing a continuation in this downward trend. Okay, breaking structure. It tries to go back up, but something is restricting it. It goes down. But let's say, unfortunately, while going down, he's not aware that there's actually a ground level here whereby he's going to get some energy. So he's not aware. All right. So let's say price is still there. Okay, and unfortunately, price is still going, losing all hope that he can never ascend higher again. Just keep breaking downwards, and finally, this guy hits this spot. Now, when he hits this spot, he's sent flying above what? This level here. The moment you see this is a break of structure as well. But before you confirm that it's a market structure shift, is that you want to see that this level or that energy is being maintained. And what you see is that this guy would probably come down a bit. All right. And at this level, he will get strength to go above to break this structure, to now show that, oh, now there's now a continuation of what? Movements in the upward direction. Do you just get what I explained? If you don't understand, you can always rewatch the video. Then at this point, he keeps going up, and at this point now, where I'm drawing, where my mouse is, at this point now, all right, this point where my arrow is, if you want to signify another shift in market structure, or let's say you want to signify another shift, or let's say a reversal, you wait for this guy to go down below first, this guy here, all right? Then before you confirm that, oh, because if you don't confirm, this guy could still go back up and keep on moving. Do you see now? So to confirm that that guy has shifted is that you would have to actually wait first. Sometimes you have to be very patient enough to see that, okay, this guy went upwards somewhere around there and broke down this guy. Do you see? Once this happens, that is what a change of around this area. There has been a market structure shift. Okay, do you understand now? So I'll go to the chart now to explain these things in detail. All right, so now you can see that on your line charts. Let's look at this area here. On your line charts, we can see just exactly what I drew. Can you see this spot here where that guy actually broke the structure? Okay, so let's see. So at this point here where my arrow is, you can see that I'm drawing a line. Okay, that was, now you could see that this guy had gone up here. So I would want to see if this guy would come back down a bit, but not come down below here. All right. So once it come down here a bit, and I want to watch it break this guy. So I'm going to watch it at this point. I'm going to watch for this level. So I can see it going down like this. All right. Then once it come over here and breaks this guy up, yes, that's a change of direction. All right, in the most basic way. Okay, so yes, in the most basic way. So now I want to explain something again. Then okay, let us look at it like in the candle form. Let's see what it looks like in candle form. Now in the candle form, the same thing that looked like in the chart. Look at what it looked like in the line form, like the line charts. Candle form, you could see that you could have just drawn your line this way, right? Now this guy broke above it, came down. Forget about other blocks now. I'm not bothered about other blocks. All right, forget about other blocks. When this guy came down here a bit, and we saw that this guy didn't go down below this guy. You see here, this guy here just over there. He just stopped down here. He didn't come below this guy. At this point, gathered energy, went upwards to break what? To break this level. You see this level I'm putting over here, this level over here. Towards now, I'm stretching it out to the right. You can see how this candle broke above it. So that shows that clearly the market has actually changed direction to the upward side. It was actually coming down from the downward side. You could see it was coming down from the downward side. All right. Did this and at this level broke upwards. So all this again. Okay, let's look at this area. Let's see what we have there. So you might you might be looking at this now. So to make it easier for you, put on your line chart. Over time, when you are used to it, you might not have to use the line chart all the time. All right. Now, if you look at what's happening over here, let's see what's happening over here. You can see that this was a level. Okay, and this was a level as well. Okay, can you see that? So we see another level as well. We see another one. Now at this point, now let me delete this one and this one. All right, so at this point in time, you realize that this level at this point in time. Now imagine that these guys have not formed downwards. Let's just say that we are like this at the chart and these guys had not formed downwards. All right, so at this moment I will just put a line out here, stretch to the right. Do you understand? Then I want to see that this guy is broken upwards. Now I can see that this guy here has been broken upwards. Now I want to watch this guy up here broken upwards as well. Do you see? At the same time, my eyes will also be at this level. Do you understand? At the same time. So from what we see now, we can see that price broke beneath this level. One, it didn't come back up to this level. So this one are done for. In fact, if you want to take it a bit closer, if you look closely enough, you find that look closely enough. Let me make it the entirety of this screen. Just let your eyes be within this box. Is that a box? Okay. Let your eye be within this entire rectangle space. Okay, please do me a favor to allow your eye be within that rectangle space. You will see that when price, so I'm deleting that box, so let your eye just be there. All right, you see that when price came above this guy here, it broke it, right? So we were expecting that price would not break down below this V we are seeing here. So I will not be expecting price to break below this guy. I will expect price to break this guy, then break this guy up here as well. Imagine the guy was just like this. So I was expecting price to break this guy up and go upward, but unfortunately, we saw how that price came down. Now let's see if this level was broken. This one where my mouse is pointing to. Let's see if that level was broken first. Now, on the line chart, be aware that you will not see certain things that may have been done on the candle chart. For example, let me give you an example. You can see what it looks like on the candle chart. On the line chart, just this is what it looks like. So at this point in time now, I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. Because if you observe here, can I write with my pen on the screen on this trading view? Let me see if that is possible. Let me see if that is possible. Okay, brush. Let's see if that works. Let's see if that works. So now, this guy here has been what? Broken to the upside. I was expecting this guy to be broken up. That means I wanted to see price break upwards like this. You get, then probably come downwards, then go upwards again. Do you get? But no, it didn't do that. It didn't do that. Instead, what we see was that, oh boy, okay, it did all that. So instead, what we see is that price actually fired downwards. Okay, my eyes is at this level. The moment I see that price came downwards like this, retraced back up over here, and did not close above this guy, it becomes suspicious. Now we see how price broke down this level. At this moment, I will begin to expect that, oh, the market structure has what shifted. I'll begin to expect a reversal. Now, do you know that this whole thing now may be looking, quite, let's say, confusing for, let's say, some starters. So in this case, I would advise you could just go up to a higher time frame to shrink this data, to minimize the data you are seeing. This is what I mean. Just pay attention to that cycle I drew. Let's say I stepped up to the 3-hour time frame. Let's see what it's going to look like on the 3-hour time frame. So that way you will not have to like give yourself too much, too much stress. Oh my God, what am I doing? Okay, change it back to the mouse for now. So where are you? Oh no, oh no, oh no. I've deleted it. Please bear with me. Please bear with me. Okay, that's it. So let's put a box there, for example. All right, for now, let's put a box there. This is what we're looking for, right? So I'll go to the 3-hour time frame now, for example. To shrink that data, let me show you what it's going to look like. Can you see now? On the 3-hour time frame, can you see how it has been summarized and made easier for you to grasp? Can you see? Then okay, all right. All right, so now you would also observe that now at this point in time, you can see that when price reached this spot, it came down, it went up, but not above this topmost level. And as it came up here, it broke down below this. So this is a faster way for you to summarize your charts by using higher time frame. That's where that's one of the benefits of using higher time frame, so that it will help you summarize your charts. And if you observe from what I'm seeing here, let me just quickly show you. I'm taking my time to do this, so I'm not running anywhere. I'm not running anywhere. Now it didn't break above this. All right, it just stopped here. It just stopped here. It just stopped over here. It went downwards. All right. It went downwards, right? To break what? This level. Okay. Oh, I don't know how to do this sometimes. So we can see that price didn't break above this guy here. It came back up, it stopped here, fell down to break this guy. Do you see? So by that, you should know that, oh, the market structure has changed. It has changed, it has shifted, it's a reversal. So on the candle chart, let's see what it looks like. Can you see what it looks like on the candle charts? On the candle charts, let's see how we would spot it on the candle chart. On the candle charts, so on the candle chart, you might not really be able to have picked it that, oh, it's not shifted. However, if you are just use this line charts, you get the whole gist as quick as possible. This spot you are seeing here is what we find here on the line chart. You see, so the line chart is quite faster for you to get things. Just that maybe you might get it in a delete form. I'm trying to show you something here. What else again? Let us take this instance, this scenario, put it on line charts. Look at this environment here. Environment. Okay. I have a question. Yeah, you have a question. Let me attend to that question. I'm guessing you have a question in your mind. Let me draw this guy here again. Now imagine that we went down to, let's say, on the 1 hour time frame. You know, we had this issue of this thing being so noisy here, right? You can see that was what it looked like on the 1 hour time frame where we were initially. On the candle charts, this is how it looks like. So on the candle charts, you would have probably drawn your line like this. Okay, there's a break of structure. This guy has been broken. They were expecting that this guy too will broken up here, but no, it was not broken, right? This guy just stops here and fell down flat beneath where this level. So if you're using the candle charts, you would have put your line here. You are watching for this level to be broken. So when you drag it, you can see how that price broke down beneath that level, and when it went back up, it didn't even go up above this, and it still broke downwards to even break this one as well. Can you see that? So this tells already that this market has failed and is going downwards. What if you wanted to see it from the, let's say, what if you wanted to go down a bit to lower time frame? Let's say like the 15 minutes time frame. Just know that the more you go down to a lesser time frame, you have more data to deal with, and sometimes you can get the clarity there as well. Now, can you see that on the 1 hour time frame, it may have been very difficult for you to have spotted that, oh, because this is it. At this point in time, you may not want to wait until you get to this point in time where my mouse is. where my mouse is around here. Now where my mouse is pointing to, if you're on the lower time frame, you can spot that reversal there. Let's check on 15-minute time frame. Let's see what it looks like. Now on the 15-minute time frame, if you look at, let's see what we have here. Now, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this brush to make it faster. So now, observe something. All right, just watch out. You can see that first of all, this is a level. This is a level. This is a level, right? This is a level. Isn't that true? These are levels as well. Now look at how price broke it down. Can you see how price broke this one? You can see how price broke it downwards. You can see how price broke this one downwards. You can see how price broke this one downwards and broke this guy downwards. Now at this moment in time, your mind should start thinking that, oh, it's likely that a reversal is about to happen. Because price could still come back and break this guy up here. So you want to be patient. All right, you want to be patient. So when you see price, when you see price, so when you see price now moving upwards, gyrating, and it's now at this level here, at this level, you'll be expecting it to come and what, break this guy up, right? Like this, break it up and move. But no, it didn't break that guy up. What did we see? It actually descended. It descended. It went down. And in going down, what did we observe? We observed that these levels, okay, we observe that in going down, because to make this easier for you, the most significant, the low, exactly, this is it. Do you see this? Do you see this high here? This high. Do you see this high where I'm pointed to right now? That high. You observe that was the most recent high that was broken, right? That was broken this way. Isn't that right? Good. So that high that was broken, it is the low you will pay attention to, mostly for safety. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, in as much as these ones are also lower lows, these ones you are seeing lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows. The most low I will respect is this guy we are seeing down here. Oh God, this guy you are seeing down here, where I'm drawing putting my brush. This low you are seeing here, that is the most low I will respect. Do you know why? Because that low was the one responsible for what? Breaking this guy, this major high. Do you understand? Do you understand? So until this major low is broken, then I will say fine, the market structure has finally what? Shifted. Do you get now? Do you get now? So until this low here got broken to the right side, then I know that the market structure has shifted. Even though these lows were broken, I will not really put my attention on it until this one down here has been broken. So the moment that one has been broken, then I get ready to take my trades to the downward side. Do you understand? Do you understand? Because at this point in time, okay, let me see if I can go back. Let me see if I can go down to the 5-minute time frame. Let's see if we can get more details to spot an early entry. Maybe I may not actually make the video too lengthy. Maybe I will make another video on market structure like that until maybe there's a plethora of market structure videos with different examples. Yes, so that you won't have to have too much to that ingest at the time. Okay, where are you? Show up now. All right. Okay. So you can see now that this guy is the major low. Oh, sorry, I'm on my brush. So this guy here is the major low, right? This guy was saying here, that's the major low, and this was the major high at a point before it was broken this way. Do you see? Now that it was broken this way, I observed that this guy, this low, the low that is here, didn't come down enough. So I will not really put my trust in those things. It's something that maybe over time, when you're observing it, you will tend to know where to trust and where not to trust. Okay, so if I should put a line here, for example, can you see that? Now, did you see that this guy dipped down here? But at this point in time, this guy did not go below this guy. Watch. Okay, let me do this. Can you see that this guy you are seeing here, this low where my finger is pointed to, has not come below this guy? So I cannot even call it a market structure shift. I cannot say that, oh, it is bearish yet. This is just at this point, this is just a retracement right now. I can't say, oh, the market has shifted. I can't trust that. Some might trust it, it's fine. But I want to take trades that won't give me headaches or pain. So I will just wait. Then I'll wait to see, okay, that this guy will go up actually to break this guy up. So while I'm waiting for this guy to go and break that guy up, and I'm not seeing it move, I'm just seeing it gyrating around like it's gyrating around, then I'll be very careful. Then when I see it come over here, okay, and I see it drop where? Drop below this guy, where my mouse is pointed to, then I know that fine, the market structure has shifted. Okay, so okay. I'm not talking about entry now. I'm just trying to show you, let you know how to spot market structure. I will make a lot of videos to explain all these things in bits. For the candle, let's look at the candle chart. I'm not going to take it in candle form. You can see what it looks like. So in candle form, you want to put this line actually below the base of this block here. All right. Then also that, okay, I think I've simplified using line chart already. No stress. So all this, you can see all this consolidation. It's just headache. What I was waiting for is for it to break this side. That's all. I'm not concerned about other blocks and whatever inside all these things. No, I'm just waiting for it to break this guy. If it cannot break this guy, then I want to see it break this guy. That's just my true concern. If it cannot break this guy below these points, I want to see it break this guy above these points. So it's just to wait. And at this point where we see this guy ascended to this point, let me see. I'm just trying, because I know someone is asking that are you trying to say that we cannot spot a break of market, like a shift of market structure here? I'm trying to see if I can help you find. I've been away from the chart for a long time, honestly speaking, but let me try to see if I could help you find. It's very risky to just say that, oh, market structure has shifted and it's now a bearish trend. You get? So maybe if I applied let's say, maybe if I applied Q zone, the concept of Q zone from ICT, I may have been able to spot something happening here. But to help myself quickly know what's happening here, I would. Okay, you might ask that what about this point here? Okay, you may ask that what about this point? That at this point there was a break, right? You might say, okay, at this point there was a break. Isn't that right? You might want to say that. You might want to say that. It's fine. You want to say that, but I would not really trust that. I wouldn't really trust that. Let's check the line charts. These are lows as well, but I will not really trust that. I think I will go to the 15-minute time frame first to see if I could find. Okay. Okay. Now on the 15-minute time frame, okay, I'm saying something now. So on the 15-minute time frame, if you want to be, if you don't want to wait, because at this point in time where this low was broken to the right side, at this point in time where it was broken to the right side, it is definitely a change of structure. But you might not want to wait that long. You might be like, even within this box, can't I still pick something? Okay, fine, let's look at something. You observe that this low and when this low was broken, this low too was broken. In fact, put on line chart, you see it faster. Can you see? This guy was broken, right? This guy too was broken. Can you see? So at this point, now I will not take this one. Do you see this low here where my hand is pointing to? I won't take that low. The reason why I will not take that low because that low is looking premature to me. I will respect this low more because this is the low that actually went upwards to break this guy here. What am I saying? Let me use my brush. Let me use my brush. You see this low you are seeing here? This low you are seeing here. This was the low that went upwards to break this high you are seeing. That's why I cannot take this guy. That premature low that we saw down there. Do you get now? All right. So now, so at this point where this low was broken, okay, fine. You want to say that, oh, there has been a shift there. Or at that point, you may not want to call it a shift yet. Let me delete this other line so that you won't have too much things to disturb you on the screen. So at this point here, we say, okay, fine, it has broken it. On the candle chart, look at what it looks like. Can you see? It broke it energetically, a long candle. Let's try to see if it was going to go back to break this guy up, but it didn't. So you can see that if you put a line on this top here, can you see that? You can see it broke it at a point. So this is why I don't like to take trades in a hurry, because you can see that. So whatever is this, let's look at the candle. Okay, so you could still take a trade there. You could still call it a break of structure, like maybe a reversal, but I will confirm that reversal more better, or trust it better, when this low has been broken. At this point here, there was also, you can call it, you might want to call it a change of market structure, but I will not confirm it yet until I see this low here down broken. Do you understand? So yeah, so maybe if you want to enter your trade, like, I think you want to try that. Let's see, maybe you entered your trade around okay, is that no projection? So let's say you entered somewhere here and you put your stop loss here. You can see that you'd have been knocked out. Can you see? You'd have been knocked out. That's why I don't like. That's why I want to confirm my trades properly. Do you understand? So I'm trying to help you see what I can do. I'm trying to help you see what I could help you do to get something right. But it's risky. You could enter here, right down, but if it stops you out, you know that okay, it stopped you out. But for me personally, I would have stopped here to I would have watched this level down here to be broken. So once I see that level is broken, all right, so I'll be anticipating a sell from there. So you want to ask me now that okay, if this guy broke down here, how would I have entered? It's very simple. Look at this guy. Put your line over here. Can you see? Can you see what price is? You can see how price came back. So at this point, you want to re-enter your price, your entry, and write downwards. How does it look like on the candle charts? Can you see? Bam, and you take it downwards. Bam. What if you want to use I don't want to go into too much analysis, please. I'm trying to avoid that. This video is just meant to show you market structure. I'll make more videos on market structure. All right. So with this one now that I have explained, I'm sure that you have gotten some insights. So I will make more videos on market. In fact, I will try to create a playlist for market structure, so that you can see what market structure feels like. I don't know why I don't want to end this video yet. I'm trying to help you uncover something here. I'm still curious about this place. I'm still curious about this place here. How do you know that okay, this is a break of structure? Okay, it has a break of structure, but yet I will not call it a market structure shift, because I have not seen this low broken. Okay, because this one here is the major low that broke this major line. This guy here, where my hand is pointed, is the major low that broke this major high here. Even though this one is a low, it's not the major low. This one too is a high, but not a major high like that, because this low is still within this one here. Okay, now yeah. I don't want to bring you Fibonacci. If I bring Fibonacci, to make it too congested for you right now, so I'll take it a bit at a time. Please, just bear with me. Okay. So, what are you saying? Okay, let me see. All right. Okay, I think I will just stop here today. Now, you could have entered from here and you ride all the way down. That is cool. But unfortunately, you are not aware that price will come and knock you out. Do you see now? Imagine you put your stop loss on this pin here, this candle which you are seeing. Price would have definitely knocked you out. How far would you have gone? Would you want to go and put it here? No, definitely not. Definitely not. You will not want to go and put your stop loss that far. Do you see? You won't want to put it that far. So okay, so I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching. Please remember to share to your friends, and yeah, so please remember to share to your friends. If you have questions, come to me on my Telegram. Give me your questions. If you want mentorship, feel free to reach out to me for mentorship. I'll create time for you. Yep. Okay. Oh god, taking back to my. Yep. All right, so we are going back to default mode. Thank you very, very much.